they exude often permeates an entire team. We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. Creates a little space. There he goes! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Hey, make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Turnaround's a huge theme a season ago, and Arizona State had a gargantuan one. Their game against BYU, though, showed that there might be some learning pains, some growing pains, primarily in the field of clock management.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are going to have a plan late in the game if they have it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Arizona State.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. That's caught. It's Udo. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The back moving. They'll go to the toss. Turning it on. Still on his feet. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a
ball! Get it! The pitch and the ball stops. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I gotta get the football on offense. Very lucky to get that football.
The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. Finds space on the right. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal.
Cricket.
They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss on cover.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Touchdown, BYU! Fitted in the window for the score.
BYU.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
Returner brings it out to the 27, and your Arizona State Sun will take over 1st and 10.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And these RPOs always put the defense in bind. But listen, you give up the run, and get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Brings up 2nd down.
They got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Moves. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Toss to the outside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive going and give them a 1st down.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Levitt. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. BYU 7, Arizona State 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30.
game. Just remember, that quarterback can also...
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Number 11.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And some room to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
A loss of 11.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing. These guys are
All by himself down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU!
In the end zone.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5, 15, and 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
It's now 3rd down.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But this offense wants a chance to win. They've got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your line.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The option look. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your side.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Grab near the marker, it's Martin. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a little incomplete.
I'll tell you what I love. No hesitation. I love about the quarterback to make that open read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but
time to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Uncorks one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Fires to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
That makes the score. BYU 21.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. On the snap, it's Roberts. Got his man down the middle. Turns it on down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougar!
Number 11.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half. And that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half. They're adding their lead. And they put so much pressure now on the opponent.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors, our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will move it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. And he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that sucker with it.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Slithers into space. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
I think the thing I love the most about this defense is their speed. And you saw it. They weren't able to sack the quarterback, but a nice job in coverage downfield. They flushed him outside of the pocket, and they were able to run with him, force him to go out of bounds and actually take a loss. Really nice job that time going sideline to sideline.
Makes it grab deep. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow. That's why the defense won this one.
And an absolute fearless tackle. Never got his eyes, still got him on the target.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these on deals, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Got his man. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Ready up. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Lasso! Lasso! Bang! Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Second down.
After losing found him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still on the road. Pick up the first.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up for it.
Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns to 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
On the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15.
First down for the offense.
To give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Pick up the 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that's a
The
first down.
defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes it. That's an easy first down thing for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Makes the catch. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, BYU 28, Arizona State 7.
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
A loss of 8
And
yards.
as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Let's go! They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
They decided to go for it on fourth down, and that was not easy. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone. Really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, fourth down, it's a touchdown.
BYU 28, Arizona State 14.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped there at 27 after picking up one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And how easy was that? There's so much speed on the field in college football, and you get me lined up and I'm trying to play coverage, and then all of a sudden that guy flies across the formation, and now everybody on the defense has to adjust. They didn't adjust quick enough, and
He's loose. Wide open spaces. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. BYU with the 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm, you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to celebrate when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Bowl.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know.
Looking deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was no...
And the quarterback caught him too and sacked at the 12.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go.
Well, he's been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Go straight ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
What a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football, and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Line up, trying to get it in. Touchdown, BYU! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get it in. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He gets in there for a 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but they... Oh, it's out! After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Brings it down on the right side.
Tonight's final score, BYU